Yo, guys, I'm back on a video for you guys. This time we have another player review. Now, I do apologise if I sound a little bit weird. It's because I'm a little bit ill at the minute, so you'll have to bear with that if possible. But on Griezmann's card, so he's 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, which is not a bad start, but again, not an amazing one. Now, he has a few nice playstyles which are really good for this year. He has Finesse Plus, he has Travella, two really good ones for shooting, two of the best ones for shooting. Obviously, incisive and technical as well. Now, on stats, he's got the 80 pace, 88 shooting, 87 passing, he's got the 89 dribbling, and also the 75 physical. So on paper, looks like quite a nice card. This is the team I used him. Obviously, he's alongside Mbappe, which he will be playing in the false 9++ role, which he does have on his card. Because obviously, when you have him and a striker like Mbappe with him, it'll go together like chalk and cheese. But if you do enjoy the video or want to see more, please do subscribe. My channel's been a little bit struggling at the minute, sorry. So if you could help that, I would really appreciate that. If you like it, comment on it, obviously share it with your mates. But with that being said, I'll see you after the positive and negatives, and peace. So on to my real thoughts about the card. Now, if you don't know how segment works, I pretty much say what's good, what's bad, what you should and what you shouldn't do, just so you utilize the card as best as possible. Now, first for me, it's going to be the 3-star weak foot and the 4-star skills. Now, the 4-star skills for me aren't that bad. Obviously, you can do some nice skills this year with the 4-star skills. Obviously, you can use the L1 McGeady, which is a really effective one, which, as you see in some of these clips, I have been using. And obviously, the 3-star weak foot, I'm not going to say it's dependable, because obviously you will have a lot of times where you might miss on that right foot. But with that being said, the odd time from time on that finesse, it generally wasn't even that bad overall. So I would maybe rank it on like I know it's not a thing, but maybe like a 3.5 of a weak foot, because it's still not that bad. It's just not great on consistency levels. Now, pace me, although the sprint boosting still feels really good with him, he's not the fastest of cards. He's definitely going to be a false 9 player behind your striker, let's say it's Mbappe like I have, or you less fortunately have someone other than that, like a Haaland, maybe like a poacher plus player. Could be really, really nice combo, but to have that false 9 plus on him means he'll pretty much play as a cam behind that striker, which is really, really nice to unlike that incisive pass and that technical and stuff like that. Now, next up is shooting. Now, obviously, he's got the Trivela, he's got the finesse plus, which is absolutely insane this year. If you do green shots, it is absolutely incredible. It's the exact same as it was at the start of last year. Very, very consistent and very, very good on that left foot. Now, passing-wise, like I just mentioned, he can play the false 9 plus, and obviously he has the incisive and really good passing attributes. So if you just open up the angle with a technical and then pass it on that left foot, it's guaranteed to go through to your striker. And obviously, if you've got like an Mbappe like I have, it's just a recipe for disaster for your opponents. Now, dribbling wise, I actually really do like Griezmann's dribbling. It's very, very underrated. He's 5'9", so he's not really the tallest, sorry. So obviously, you're going to want him to be quite agile on the ball, which he is. Got nice technical ability. Obviously, the L1 dribbling this year is really, really nice, obviously, when you can use a speed boost off that. So it's really, really good. I'm waiting for them to nerf that, to be honest, because I don't think it's really particularly worthy of the game when it's a lot realistic in terms of passing and shooting and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the L1 speed boost is the most stupid thing they've ever released in FIFA. So it's a little bit ridiculous, but with that being said, his L1 dribbling, his R1 dribbling is still really, really nice on the ball. Now, physicality-wise, obviously, he's got really good stamina, which is perfect to play the false 9, because he'll be a little bit deeper and have to go further forward to go into the attack with the Mbappe's and the Hazards that I had. But with that being said, the strength is still a little bit on the low side. He's very, very weak, so you do need to be careful of that. And obviously, let's say you do go through on goal and you need to try and get it onto his left foot rather than the right foot, because you don't really want to shoot on the right foot. He's not really got the strength to back it, so you do need to be careful of that at times when going through on goal and obviously going to 50-50s with him. So on to my overall scores now. If we don't have segment works, I pretty much rank each individual stat a score out of 10, and I also give him an overall score and a value for coin, just so again you'll get a little more detail on the card. Now, first for me is the pace. Now, over the pace, I'm going to give it 7.5 out of 10. He's not fast by any means. Obviously, the L1 burst make him seem faster in a minute, but in sprint speed, he's not really the quickest of the card. He's definitely a false 9, doing a little bit more of like a cam kind of role rather than the striker, because he's not really the fastest. But then again, he can still outpace some of the midfielders with that pace. Now, the shooting for me, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Really, really good finesses on that strong foot. Obviously, got the Trivela as well. Again, amazing on the strong foot. Weak foot is the only inconsistency with it, and it is a big inconsistency because sometimes you might put in the top corner on the right foot, but then again, sometimes you might hit the ball boy. So you do need to be massively careful of it. But on general shooting on that left foot, it's incredibly good. Now, the passing beat, I'm going to give it to 8.5 out of 10. Again, you do need that weak foot for passing at times, especially as like a cam kind of centre forward role. But he does have incisive, he does have technicals to open up the space, and obviously as a false 9 plus, you will need really good passing, which he does, to be fair. So I think that's a fair score overall. Now, the dueling for me, obviously, the weak foot don't matter on this. The skills is what does, and obviously he's got 4-star skills, which is perfectly good enough. Obviously got the technical as well, got nice agility, nice dribbling, composure in itself is decent. It's a very nice consistent card in terms of dribbling front. So for that, I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10 as well. There's nothing really special about it, but again, there's nothing really negative about it. Now, physicality-wise, the only one that matters I don't like is his strength. Obviously, got really good stamina, like I mentioned. Jumping and head nasty are really, really good, although he is only 5'9". So for that, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I just wish he was a little bit stronger on the ball, because obviously he's going to get pushed off very, very easily. So on overall score and value coins. Overall score for me then, I'm going to give Griezmann a 8.9 out of 10. A very good card, don't get me wrong. It's just there's a few things lacking, like a little bit of pace, a little bit of weak foot, maybe even 5-star skills would have been really nice. But he's still a really nice, consistent card. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you can use him in the rush game mode at the minute, which is really, really cool for the card. Obviously, he's only like 100k, so he's going to be a really nice budget saver compared to some of the other cards, which are a lot more expensive and probably on a similar level to him. So, value of coins, I'm going to give Griezmann a 9 out of 10. A very good card, very consistent card. Obviously, there's a few downs and a few flaws to the card, but with that being said, being La Liga, being French, having finesse plus, there's not really too much you can argue about. It's going to be a really nice card, especially for this stage of the game. But as with my review, as always, I hope you enjoyed. Like I said at the start, please do subscribe or share or like, whatever you want to do. But please do something to help the channel grow a little bit, because on previous years it's been actually quite nice at this stage of the year. It's been quite vibrant and popping, but this year I don't know what's going on really, but it's just not really hit the same. I'm not really getting them as many subscribers or followers. It's a little bit demotivating, but with that being said, I'm still going to keep going. I've got great consistency, so I'm just going to go through all the videos as I can, make them as good as possible for you. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next video, and peace out, guys.